All right, here we are, folks.
Here we are.
Here we are. We're ready. Start.
First roll.
First roll. Do you want to do the honors, Manaki?
I will. I will do it. Let's see here. How do I actually do it? I think I just click the.
Yeah, I have it. Here we go.
That is a 10 minus 4,
Go to
giving us a 6.
6. Let's go to prompt 6.
Then you can read it.
A mortal character begins serving you. Who are they? Why are they drawn to you? Create a new mortal character.
Oh, well, look at that. A servant. How? No. So who are they? What? Why are they drawn to you? And do they know our nature?
Well, assume that this is after our turning.
Yes, we're full blooded. So we still have a villa, but our food is terrible.
Yeah, yeah. Our poor.
Someone is drawn to us in these tumultuous times.
Is drawn to us. See here.
I mean, we're wealthy and a bit of a book reader, and we are Romans and a patriot.
Yeah.
Well,
We could given our strange affliction, I assume are not fully aware at this early point exactly what has happened.
Yeah.
We only know that we have a terrible aversion to sunlight, for example.
A physician.
A physician, yes.
Find a good Roman name for him. Tullus.
Tullus.
Oh. Just Tullus.
Yeah,
Fine.
Tullus.
Who are they? They are.
Tullus. Physician.
He's studying my strange affliction.
Yeah.
He's studying my strange affliction. He's drawn to us because of this weird sort of. Maybe he knows something, maybe he doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was drawn to us because
Yeah. Should this also be entered as a experience, do you think, or is it just a character here? It's probably just a character, right?
what was that, George?
Sorry, I'm asking if you think this also creates an experience for us, or is it just a character? Let me see.
Just looking at it, it shouldn't, I don't think,
No,
because others say create an experience.
others say that. Okay.
What experience? Memory. No, we should probably write it down, shouldn't we?
Probably should, shouldn't we?
Yeah, we definitely.
To do. Okay.
So what does this relate to? I think it relates to our embrace.
It does.
Pretty obvious. We'll do something like that, and then
Yeah. Maybe we seek help.
no one can help me, but my calls are answered by Thomas. Studies me.
He calls me something. He calls me.
Yeah. What are you thinking? What direction are you?
I'm like he calls me like some sort of like archaic word for vampire. Like he calls me Strigoi.
Oh,
Like
no.
that.
I don't think Romans had a.
No, the Strigoi would be. I mean, that's East Europe. I'm not actually not sure exactly what that could.
Yeah.
Because I imagine he should probably just turn me over to the authorities, right?
Maybe he says, like, I have the blood of Hades,
Hmm.
something like that.
Yeah.
Back to
And how do we feel about this? How do we feel about having the blood of Hades?
Well, we know things spoil around us.
Yeah. Yeah. Whole race.
Maybe just like I think this is much more than we ever thought would happen. So maybe just like it scares me.
Okay.
Like in short,
Yeah.
it's we don't know exactly what's happening, and that's frightening.
That is frightening. I
But
agree.
apparently we have the blood of Hades, and I imagine this Tullus is very kind of into it.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely very into it. He should turn us over to the local authorities, but he does not.
No.
Okay.
All right. So this means we're currently at prompt 6.
Let me see. Have we answered why he is drawn to us?
Yes, he's drawn to us because of the blood of Hades. That's why he's here.
Why is here? He's a sort of Hades cultist, perhaps. we could
Yeah,
say.
or has some sort of esoteric.
Mhm.
I don't think we know yet
We don't know yet.
exactly what his deal is.
Okay. I shall make the second roll then.
Do it.
Right. 8, 4. Go forward 4 steps. 10.
I shall read. The stars pinwheel above you in the night. The seasons are a blur. You are as an automaton, unconscious of the passage of decades.
Good Lord.
A century passes.
Oh, God.
Strike out a memory. Strike out all mortal characters.
Oh, well.
Well, that is. Oh,
All right.
okay. Well, that's. Can we strike them out then?
So he says that to us. Yeah, this is definitely belonging in 5.
No.
Yeah, strike them out. Don't remove them. Just strike them out.
Yeah. Strike out a memory. We forget something.
Our son. We forget our son. No.
No. It's the enemy, I think, because he's dead now.
We forget Spurious.
Yeah, we looked him out. Now he's dead, and he didn't actually matter that much to us.
Okay.
How do I strike through? Isn't there like a function? For
There
that
is, yeah.
here?
And there is a.
It normally does it if I like correct.
Text. Strike through. Yeah, if you go to format text, then you can do strike through. It's also Alt Shift 5.
Alt Shift 5. Let's get used to that. Alt Shift 5. Poor wife, poor Constantine,
God,
poor Tiberius.
and that
College
that
is also talk about a role that
that changed
oh,
everything. Holy crap!
I don't know where to.
I didn't
Okay,
even. Okay, yeah.
that's what happens.
Yeah,
You
what
know, you
happens?
one moment you're like, oh, and then you just like an automaton. We've just done what we're supposed to do,
Hmm.
and now we're under Frankish rule,
Yep.
and
We didn't even.
instantly welcome to the 6th century.
Welcome to the 6th century. I interpret this as the character just being so stunned
Yeah.
and just so completely distraught that just he shuts down. It's like a PTSD thing. You just go on automation. You don't think, you don't eat, like you do not do anything. You just, poor Vesuvia wastes away or runs away.
We don't even know.
We didn't even know. Our son dies or vanishes. Who knows? Like
He's dead.
everything just goes blank.
Right, maybe. We're one of those people who don't seem to have a hobby and just sort of it's this automaton. We just go about doing
Yeah.
the thing. All right. Well, it's all right. Yeah. So much for all those people.
Yeah.
Mm, we just- mm.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
uh, Probably something about us just keeping our cover. Like we're scared. That's the last thing here. We're scared.
yeah.
We just, um, something like I lay low until no one remembers who I used to be. Like that.
Let's see here. Because I want to work in like him being so, like the sheer like weight of everything just crushes him, and the only thing he does is just goes on. And I don't think it's even a conscious like plotting decision really
Oh
to
no. No, no, I mean that's not what it suggests. At least the
exactly.
prompt.
Just he goes into just a mental shock.
The stars pinwheel above you at night.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't even the seasons are blurred. You don't even realize a century. It's 100 years.
Mhm.
Good thing we saved money. Um,
Mm, Purpose sucker, like he finds this is the only thing he can do. Everything else has changed. Like he's not human anymore, and the only thing he has left, he feels, is his villa and the supposed duty. Even though the empire is fallen at this point, long gone. Like no one cares.
uh, gives me stability. Does that
Safety,
work?
stability,
Sanity.
sanity. Yeah, focus and sanity.
I think yeah, sanity might work. And now suddenly he wakes up and sees that his whole life has been wasted.
Yeah,
Just operating this dumb manner. He doesn't even what happened to his son? He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He just passed by. Where's Vesuvia? She died. There's
right.
a grave in the backyard.
Exactly.
Why not
Or
the cathedral?
like, he finds bones like in her
Oh
bed or
boy.
something. There was someone Someone I remembered.
Well, we remember her, but forgot Spurious.
Why exactly?
So now this is yeah. Yeah, I mean, no, I think this memory is complete, right?
Yes.
Re-experiences makes a memory,
Right.
which means that we can't add any more to this. This is the end of our thoughts on our embrace.
That
We
is.
at this point, we've come to terms with it.
Yeah.
We have a duty to continue. It's been too long now. It no longer matters. Now, do we want to put that in a diary?
Yeah. Do
Do
what?
we begin writing a diary about our experiences with the embrace? Maybe that's how we.
Bring everything back into focus again, like we
I mean, we like books.
we do like books. It's true.
Remember Vesuvius? She made us read them in secret.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, she was just a snipe.
Maybe maybe we write a book to replace the one we lost to Khalid.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, because then in our diary we can place this memory. That would
Yes.
mean, however, we don't do it yet,
Hmm.
because that would mean we no longer remember it as a character.
That's right. And I think he still would.
Certainly. So should we go somewhere and put the forgotten ones? Like we shouldn't have them here anymore.
True. Maybe we can put them unnumbered at the end here.
Also, I can see we have a prompt. We should put down the prompts.
Yes.
So we can keep track of how we
Hmm.
move along, right? Sort of a game state.
Yep. God.
I won't write down the answers.
Yep. That's fine. The answers are, they're crossed out and everything. Supposed to be a bit jumbly, I think. Man, God, what a fucking roll.
The second time in a century has passed, so yeah, that happened.
I guess the Roman physician never actually cured us.
I mean, clearly he didn't, or maybe he did something.
Maybe
I mean, we have been drinking blood all this time,
we
and
have.
you know, yeah. All right. Well, that was.
You know.
Let's see what the world brings us to now.
Yes. Roll again, please.
Oh, let's see what happens to.
Oh my.
Looks like we got a 5 forward. We are
Listen,
racing into the future.
15. I shall read it. While traveling, you come into conflict with another immortal. Gain a mark. Who are they? What trick did you play upon them with a new immortal character?
All right, all right. We find a replacement for the one we lost.
Okay,
Boy.
so probably just given up, right? In a sense, we just leave, or
Well, we still have our villa, but we travel. So
we travel. Okay.
basically, I mean, imagine this: you've been here now for 100 years,
Hmm.
and you're like, what is the world like now?
True.
And you go out and travel. You know, meet a Frankish immortal, right?
Frankish immortal. All right.
That seems to make sense to me.
Does make. Hmm.
And we come into conflict, probably because we are kind of not fit to what's going on here.
We do get a mark from it.
Yeah, he does something to us, or we do something to ourselves. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Who could we recently come into conflict with?
I think it makes sense. We have our eternal vigil, sort of.
True.
Maybe
True.
it's like a like a domain dispute.
Yeah.
Like we have this house basically, and then someone else's
We could
noble pretender.
noble pretender. It could be. I mean, it could be. Let's see, mortal. It could be if some other immortal tries to move in our territory, thinking it's abandoned or something.
Yeah,
Because it probably looks a bit worse for wear at this point, I imagine.
100. We probably looks mostly the same.
Yeah, but like I don't think we really have that many servants and like peasants left necessarily. I don't know. Have they? I guess we have been on automation for 100 years.
Done exactly the same thing. Probably weirdly and antiquated.
Oh, right. It's like it's almost preserved in a weird
Yeah,
way.
really Roman villa, and they come in there like this is not what a Frankish kingdom looks like these days.
Yeah, yeah.
Praise the Frankish kings. We are friends, and we're like, oh,
Right.
oh.
You're like, what? Friends? That doesn't exist. Oh, would be absurd.
Mm, mm.
All right, so Frankish. I mean, we could certainly make it like a Frankish knight, some sort of warrior type. That seems pretty straightforward.
Paladin's a thing yet?
Paladins. Well, when is like
I mean, it doesn't have to be a vampire. I was just
true.
thinking it could be like a divine sort of
Yeah.
antipathy or something.
Mhm. Good. Right. I was gonna say we could like dig up a ghost or something in the homestead, but this is travel. We're traveling somewhere
Yeah, we're out in the world.
out in the world.
Right. The paladins are not really a thing yet, but they could be.
Could be
It could be a paladin. I like the idea of there being like
a blessed knight.
like not like holy necessarily, but some sort of anti whatever it is we are.
Mhm. Uh,
He is our enemy.
yeah, potentially. At least we have a conflict with him in this case.
Gain a mark. So I figure we've done some sort of fight.
He probably does something
What
nasty.
trick did you play upon them? So
Exactly.
we did a trick upon them. It's actually us instigating this fight.
That's true. Hmm.
We are vengeful.
We are vengeful.
Maybe it's whoever lives in
Oh,
guy we don't remember him.
damn it.
Doesn't matter anymore. We don't care.
True.
Damn it.
True.
Would have been great.
It would have been great. I was. Where do we travel? Where would we go? We would want to see the world, presumably. Do we want to like find our son?
I don't think. Oh, oh,
Like bring home his remains or something?
I mean, we could, but I think that's a bit of a. I
Or
mean, we could try, but I feel like that's a very long journey
sure.
into impossibility. Really, the bones of a Roman legend there.
Yeah.
This time is going to be. No, maybe we have them even. Um, we could go to Rome, see what's become of it.
Also a pretty long trip.
It is, yes. I just, we have our resources here. We shouldn't just take them out of play
Hmm.
without distracting them. So we're clearly still in and around the area we're in. I mean, we
Yes.
could just go to the city.
It's true. True.
We haven't been there for 100 years.
Maybe that's the first we do. Yeah. In the waning years after our stupor ends, maybe.
Remember how it was like the first 7 to 8 prompts are in the first years of your life, and it's like, yeah.
Old past.
All right. Yeah, I think we go to Rhodomachus, and I think we find someone there who we don't like and who we act against in some way.
Uh,
Who are they, and what trick did we play upon them? We specifically did some sort of trick.
we did something. I think. Go to the city. Want to look around. See how things have changed. How maybe see if our wife's family is still alive. The family line, that is.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, maybe no, we don't remember that. Damn it. I forgot. I was about to say we could make it up that we married the second daughter, but we don't remember that.
we
It doesn't matter.
don't remember that. No. Not
We remember
bad.
that we were a loyal Roman,
Yeah.
that we had a son who had to get recognized.
Yeah.
Maybe, could it be something about that? We try to, like, post-mortem, like, get him canonized or something?
Yeah. Tristan is the local vicar or something. That uh
There has to be some immortal.
true. True.
Maybe, maybe the immortal is the, like, saint.
Saint Tristan. Good. But
Replace him with
it's a bit big, I feel, to make him
yeah,
like a saint.
it's true, it's true.
I mean, we could just go roughly like, okay, we try to uh yeah, we get to travel. Maybe uh our farmstead is under threat of being reclaimed by the city or something. Like, no one has obviously lived there for a while, or like it's just who knows what's going on there anymore, right? So the city is like, we probably want that back. What do you mean Roman villa? Like, come on, that doesn't exist anymore. So,
Who?
hmm?
Yeah, it's like, who owns that
Yeah,
place?
exactly. What? Tiberius? What? No one is named that anymore.
Looks
Uh,
like actually the nearby city is currently the capital of the Kingdom of Neustria. Oh,
okay.
this
Um,
land is prime real estate.
okay. Well, then for that we need to like to stake our claim. Maybe we
Or
need to break in somewhere. Maybe we need to bribe some people. Uh, and
yeah,
this,
we can bribe people.
yeah, and get this changed. Maybe we need access to, I don't know, sarcophagus, some forgotten something, uh, and that is when we run into, I don't know, a vengeful ghost or something like that. Like, it doesn't need to be like a holy character to be someone against us.
That's true. I mean, but it is gonna stick around forever.
How um how about this then? I mean, while traveling, we come into conflict with another immortal. Maybe we can fudge it a bit. Maybe we are out traveling to see the world, and when we come back, on the way back, we encounter the immortal because he has tried to move into our farmstead.
Yeah, 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 that works. Well, what trick do we do upon him? We
Um,
maybe he legitimately owns it now,
he to come back
and
after a year of traveling, and he owns it.
well, maybe he already did.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, honestly, we
Oh,
didn't before.
it's true. It's true. However, we still have the resource, so we haven't lost it, which means that we
I don't
we
know.
get
Yeah,
it back from him, right?
right, yeah. Maybe we just I mean, one of the examples the book used sometimes is you can we could forge a deed.
True.
We make up, like, we are
What
good with yeah.
what type of immortal would be there that would need a D to get rid of? I think we do something more physical, honestly. I think like this Tristan character, he could be like a werewolf, classic.
Mhm.
He has moved in to our villa because it is, out of place, seemingly deserted, and he needs a place um to seek shelter, to lock himself in when the moon is full.
Alright, yeah. We have a big
Um,
secret library basement.
yeah, exactly. But maybe in that basement we also had a hatch to observe the sky, the stars that swirled above us. And we open that, and the moonlight hits him, and he turns into a werewolf and just rampages away, like runs into the night. Never
Yeah.
see him again. Yeah, let's get him out. Maybe?
Right. Yeah, yeah, let's go with it. He's werewolf.
Frankish. Uh, does he have a profession? Is he a knight? Is he a peasant?
I think I mean, I don't know that the Frankish have knights yet.
True.
He's he's like a want to say like a warlord, like a champion, something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It could just be a burger, like from the city. He knows that this place is. He has looked in the.
Yeah, that works. Let's
Yeah.
just have him a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we did what we tricked him to do, right? So
Yes. I'm just adding the character. Yeah. Go to the memories. Can we add this anywhere?
I think it deserves a new one.
There's just a new one. Okay. Yeah. Mm.
Find a good one.
I'm gonna occupied by.
You should put his name in there.
Yes.
Then we don't also have to refer to like what he is.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that like I opened a hatch and exposed him to the moon.
Here, seeking sanctum.
We don't want people in our home.
No. I opened the stargazing hatch.
Maybe just end it there.
He did mark us though, so I feel we should add that.
What did he do to us? Did he give us a scar or?
Yeah, I think so. Right. That seems if in this idea, he gets hit by moonlight and he turns, he would go on a rampage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or not vengeful flight. Like furious.
Do to us.
No, marred, not married. Sorry. Yeah, you heard me. Marred me. Yeah. So
Like a gnarled
yeah.
shoulder, arm,
Mm-hmm.
or like a wound that always bleeds, something like that.
Yeah.
It's something that we have to hide.
Yes.
Supernatural. Maybe just something like maybe it's not even that. Maybe we're just like marked as an enemy. Maybe dogs and wolves just attack us.
Oh.
They
Oh
hate
yeah.
us.
Yeah. I like that.
Like I am enemy to all init creatures. We attack. Oh, what do we do about it?
Yeah. What do we do about it?
Um, I guess we just stay away from them.
Do we carry something that smells really badly or strongly to like try to hide our presence or something?
My perfume at gay.
And it's like fox piss or something absolutely vile that we have concocted.
Bear stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
God, we are. All right.
All right.
Yeah. We should also add to Tristan here, the first thing about him.
Right.
He is a Frankish werewolf burger.
Um. Uh. He tried to take my villa, or tried to take my home.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's the last thing we've left.
It really is.
Everyone's dead.
It's very lucky that we.
I should take me home.
Is-
Man, this correction really wants to marry him. Take me home.
Take me home, Tristan.
Hello there. That's a different type of vampire fiction.
Who knows what
Uh,
happens?
yeah. I mean, oof. All right. We have now an immortal enemy. We should add like immortal somewhere here.
We can do a little. Maybe do a little.
Like eye under behind the name.
Yeah, like.
He doesn't go away. Unless something says that he does. I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, we are at 15.
Okay.
And I believe it is your turn.
Hey. Hey. Go forward 1.
To 16. Some mortals have banded together to hunt you, well armed and wise to your tricks. How do you defeat or evade them? Create a mortal hunter related to one of your checked skills. Check a skill.
Hmm.
So I guess whatever. We don't have a checked skill yet.
No.
So I guess we'll just relate it to the one we're going to check. So we
Yes.
got to check one and then sort of. So one of our skills here, I mean, it seems like scheming might be the most useful thing for. Mortals have banded together to hunt us because we're a weird guy who has lived in this house for 100 years.
Yep.
And recently, there was like a rampage and a bunch of murders happened here.
Yeah.
Werewolf went crazy. And I was a mortal hunter.
Hmm.
I imagine like people with like angry.
I think this is added to memory too. Like, because the rampage and the ensuing slaughter might be.
Yeah, the instigator.
Yeah, might be an instigator to this.
Mhm. So it was a bad idea.
Oh
Pulling
yeah,
that on.
really bad. Got permanently scarred, and
Yeah, we
now
didn't know. We didn't know.
yeah, ensuing slaughter kills many peasants.
Um, Others come to hunt me.
Mm-hmm. Because the haunted or like cursed villa has,
Mm.
it's a staple of the local legend. People don't go close to it. There's some weirdness going on there.
100 years.
Yep.
Still, he makes food for everyone in the family, even though there is no one and all the food is rotten.
That's right. Just these.
Just cooks, serves it up for
Mhm.
his wife, who no longer sits in the chair.
Yeah. These
He begged him
just
to stop even when they were alive.
jars and jars of
Fermented garbage.
fermented awful.
Mhm.
Said in soon slaughter kills many peasants. Dark rumors of the property. Um,
Brings and then name
yeah.
on my heels. I guess he's another Frankish dude. I mean, there aren't really Romans around here anymore.
True. Maybe this
Oderick.
maybe this is the vicar.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe it brings the. I'll just call him Father Oderick.
All right, for Oderick.
What am I saying? Contact up here. Father Oderick. Um. The vicar. I mean, he's not of the whole city, obviously.
No, it's probably the local, the local district closest to the, to ours, pretty much.
The local. How we spell vicar?
But then, so for slaughter those many people, those who survives is like the monster came from the old villa. People started, dark rumors are swirling. The peasantry do remember they have oral traditions that's very strong in these days, songs and stories of curses and stuff. The news of the rampage reaches Father Oderick, who is a learned man. He knows a thing or two about the supernatural. So he brings together his disciples and tries to invade my domain.
I have his description here said Father Oderick, the vicar of the local district. He directed the mob.
Yep.
Which in a long time is going to mean something else, but now. Or maybe he directed the congregation.
The congregation.
Cool. All right. Now we stopped him.
Yeah, we are not giving up this.
I think we should check the vengeful schemer and say like their church burned
Ah, yes.
while my house stood.
Father Oderick burned with his church.
Mm-hmm. We were very protective of this Roman like
Yes,
villa.
are.
Trip into garbage place. Makes sense though. I mean, we lost everything to it, so it's all we have. Well, no, he isn't dead.
Ah, yes.
He's still around. His church. No. And basically, like they come for us, right?
Yeah.
And he has gathered his people, and so we take that away from.
Yeah.
We at night we sneak in, we light a fire. We know how to do that.
Yeah.
Greek fire.
Yeah.
Put it in his house.
Yeah.
We burn it down. Just take his stuff. He's like moved to another district or something. Not a story that's done, but
And we have
we took our vengeance for his actions
or
against us.
is this more, if you use Greek fire, is that more erudite?
Erudite.
Yeah.
Could be that.
Yeah.
You know what? I like that because it says whatever thing we're using to get rid of them is also the thing that's related to them.
Yeah.
He heard about the books too.
Yeah, it's true.
The forbidden books, right?
Yeah.
He wanted to burn them, and so we burned his church.
That's right.
All right, I'll make a check. I guess there's like an X in front of it.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
It used to be we are erudite, and we have used that to burn down a yes. Father Oderick knows of my forbidden books
Yeah.
and seizes chant.
Yeah, right.
His congregation. Uh, Wisdom. Uh, threatens to burn my home. I burnt his church and his most prophet followers.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh,
Now we have him as a, we're making a lot of enemies here, not a lot of friends.
it's a bit of a...
Ah, or died. All right. Let's see what's next. I guess I'll roll.
Yeah,
Let's see what happens.
dreadfulness.
We're going forward 3.
19.
18.
Two friendly characters become embroiled in an internecine conflict. Become involved and check a skill. Trade up to 2 characters if needed. How do you profit? Gain a resource.
Well, we'll have to create 2 characters because we don't have any friends.
No, we
Um,
don't. Unless it's somehow there's the Frankish werewolf burger and Khalid who starts fighting, but that
I
seems
wouldn't call them our friends really, and it's also not 2 immortal characters.
true friendly character. Well,
Um,
Khalid could be friendly, maybe.
a bit of time has passed,
It's true.
right? We burned down a church. We have re-entered society to some degree.
Yeah.
Enough to function. So who would we have encountered who sort of might be potential allies of our wealthy.
And very strange.
Mm.
Very archaic, probably. Probably still keeping to like, have like old Roman clothes or something, maybe still.
Yeah.
Or at least some old Roman flourish, I imagine. Have like the eagle somewhere on our.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm. Mm.
Adding these prompts.
Oh yeah. Keep them up. So we need 2 people who are friendly to us but fighting.
Yes.
Uh,
We
so
need
so what
profit
we
from.
do? We have left our weird like house and begun doing things out there again.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting back into our hobbies. We're clearly some sort of heretic.
Yes. And I imagine the attention of Father Oderick, even though he backed off,
Yeah.
he's still around.
Yeah. He's not gone.
And having allies in the city to check him is probably a good idea.
Yeah. So who did we get in the well? It's the capital, really. It's the capital
Right.
city nearby. So that could be very noble and sort of prominent people who
Oh, yeah, and we are
might
rich.
need our. We have money. We have. Let's see here. Actually, we're supposed to. We're supposed to become involved. So either we could become involved with our money. I think money might make sense here.
Hmm?
To
Using our vast resources
Mhm.
to start to establish ourselves again.
Yeah.
You said we have realized that we can't just remain secluded. We need influence to protect ourselves. And to do that, we need to approach powerful people in the city who can help us. Probably, keep the law away or keep the church at bay, or both. Maybe one of them is a lawman or a judge or like a city captain or something.
Yeah, I mean, we have good Roman silver,
Yeah.
and this is actually the seat of a bishop. There's a bishop in this city now.
Oh.
So maybe he's not like an Maybe he's not like Father Oderick, who actually sort of knows a thing or two. Maybe he's just like a corrupt,
Yeah, more of a
bad
corrupt
person.
bureaucrat than
We could
an
pay
actual.
sort of to keep Father Oderick away.
True. Yeah, the bishop.
Uh, yeah, he should have like a Latin name, right?
Yeah,
Did they do that?
Does the bishop have? I'm thinking if the bishop is too important, maybe we can do the bishop's right hand man. See here, little Catholic ranks.
The guy, the Dane.
Yeah, there's called. Let's see here. Yeah, so you have the bishop. You said it was a cathedral. Is it an archbishop even?
It says the bishopric.
Bishop.
So
Okay, so it's
just
the bishop. Do we imagine then Father Oderick to be a priest, which is sort of a normal sort of priest, or is he just a deacon? Just like a more of a lowly, more of a lowly priest functionary. He isn't a full priest yet.
he's somewhat important enough to keep Oderick like at bay.
Yeah.
It's like what's a canon?
A canon is the agreed upon storyline of
Yes,
something.
you're right. Sure. Barcard General. Yeah, maybe he's just maybe he's a powerful priest. He's connected. Right?
Older priest, more because Father Oderick might be.
Yeah, it's not his rank. He's like a yeah. He has a lot of friends.
Yeah, he's been in the city for a long time.
Yeah, let's give him Frankish name. Why don't we? Reginald.
All right,
Sure.
Father Reginald.
Father Reginald. Connected priest in maggots. We still call it that.
You still call it that.
We
Yeah, we
remember what that means.
haven't really gotten over that quite yet.
I paid for his advancement.
We have sponsored him
Yeah.
once
So
again.
now he owned yeah.
Do we do this even more biblical? The 30 pieces of silver.
Yes. Of course it is. Yeah, we paid him 30 pieces of silver. Yeah. And then we need another ally. Who else did we go to? Who might be in conflict with Father Reginald?
Well, let's see.
So we have the church, maybe like a noble or something like that. It seems like the natural.
Yeah, the church would badger nobles, certainly.
We have the king here. Probably a bit too much.
That's probably a bit too much.
Maybe like a debaucherous royal cousin.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
So
someone.
yes, they might not be Roman, but no one is compared to us. So
That's right. They are just playing at nobility. They fail to understand the true grace. I like that. Let's see here.
we need like a Merovingian cousin. Let's get a Frankish name. Adelard, maybe.
Adelard, yeah.
Adelard. That'd be like what do you call them? Prince when they're when they're of the royal family? I think you do, right?
If they're on the royal family, they're definitely a prince.
Like Prince Adelard. Merovingian.
Merovingian, a Merovingian, like he's debauched, right?
Merovingian prince. So he is. Yeah. Debauched Merovingian cousin. What did we do for him? I paid his gambling debts.
Okay.
Right? We bought him.
Yeah. Let's see here. And this might be time to strike something out or create a diary.
Yeah, because they're not done yet. Like, this is not just the prompt.
Exactly.
Now we've created these two. Now they have conflict.
Yes.
Turn C. 7. Within a nation or a group. So they're struggling sort of on a political level.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. They're pulling rank. Maybe one wants to excommunicate the other or something.
Yeah, maybe the butcher's Merovingian slept with the good priests, somewhat his congregation, or maybe he knows that he has like a secret daughter or something. Maybe that's
Lover,
a daughter, or exactly, a lover. Maybe there is a prostitute involved, or
Yeah.
something similar. That
You can't. We become involved.
yes,
Check it.
a skill.
I don't think we're vengeful here. It's not personal for us.
No,
Um,
it might. Is this the last of our silver?
I think we might spend the last of silver sorting this out.
Yeah.
In whatever conflict they have, we pay people to be silent, and basically that's what we have been doing for them, right? We've been pushing their
because we do
now.
gain a resource from this.
Yes. Pays gambling debts. All right.
What resource would we get from?
How do you profit? What do we gain? I think political connections is a resource.
Yes, actions.
Tangible. It shouldn't be spent on things.
Like political immunity, or do you think like connections
I
specifically?
think connections, because we can draw upon them in many different ways.
Okay.
We're well connected. We're embedding ourselves into the system.
Right.
What do you call? We get involved. We basically save both of them again. And
I think we should add a city because the political connections are not global.
Yeah, we used our head for money, so it's not actually our silver we spent. We still have our savings.
True.
We used our ability to solve monetary issues.
Use.
Yeah, we solved their problems by dealing with their issues. Probably they both owed money to the same person.
But they are in conflict. These two.
Yeah.
Do
Maybe
we?
one owed money to the other. It's something with money, right?
Right. Like.
Divorce.
Like maybe the
or something.
Here, so priest has a lover, which is terribly frowned upon, of course, and would be a political scandal if it came out. The Merovingian cousin knows about this and tries to extort him, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
We step in. And again, it needs to be like we use our head. We don't use our money. We use our head for money. That's the key.
I was thinking, because it's internecine, so it's within their organization. I was thinking that we had that we had helped Prince Adelard here gain a position, probably to manage some church property, which he then incredibly mismanaged.
Yeah.
Ending up owing a bunch of money to the father, which he couldn't pay.
Yeah.
Which the father had already spent, basically. Which puts him out, and puts Adelard out, because now they basically both got to get each other, right?
Yeah.
But we then went in and actually properly managed this business. Probably
Okay.
probably an old just we don't remember it, but it used to be the villa we
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I like
we
it.
you know, and yeah, we definitely need a new one. This is not related to, anything here.
Yeah. So is it
Uh,
time to put number 5 in the diary, perhaps?
yeah, might be. But then we forget I don't feel like we really forget this
Okay. Okay.
personally, like,
In that case, we need to strike something out.
actually, maybe. We don't care anymore. It literally says so.
Yeah, we sort of over it, right?
We're undead now, it doesn't really matter why.
Ah,
Yeah,
put
we write it
this.
down, put it in there. A resource we gain is the diary.
Yes.
Diary. If that is
Oh,
lost,
diary. What is it? It's
the Book of Origins, something like that. The book,
home
yeah.
bound with. Hmm. Bound with
I thought maybe we could do,
a tome.
yeah, I have a
Hmm.
thought. We could do like, so this was basically brought to us uh, by our medical person, right?
Ah.
I figure what if we took one of his books and then, like, scribbled it all in the margins and such, you know?
Hmm.
So it'd be like a diary, like like a tale scribbled in an ancient book or something like that.
Okay. Sense.
Like
We
we had
keep.
that, right? We should
Yeah.
have
His.
written it down, like, we found it after 100 years, and so his notes, we haven't really read them, we just sort of
Yeah. It's the notes of his study of our condition. We.
mm,
We.
furiously wrote it all down in there,
Yeah.
put it
Yeah. Yeah.
in our bookshelf, and now we yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Okay. Alright.
Um.
Now, uh, this is not a memory of us gaining these 2 friends. It's a
In
memory of their conflict, right?
true.
Because we don't actually remember gaining them.
True. Remember the conflict specifically.
Yeah. We don't we
All
don't
right.
really care what we did to them. So something like, Father Reginald, or Prince Adelard, uh, managed the the vineyards of the church. Here, mismanaged the church. Father Reginald, uh, demanded his due. Um, I I managed, the property in Adelard's stead, and both had, uh, well, or like an
Do
all
we?
party profited.
Do we?
Uh,
Do we then gain the property instead of political? I don't know.
we already have a property,
True.
but that could be. I mean, I don't know, but that doesn't really solve it. I think the connections are good because we
All right.
officially he's still doing it. Just
True.
it, actually, he goes to us and we sort of do it, and so he owes us everything. And if we stop doing it, he's screwed. We must reek though. Ah, stink.
Yeah, yeah. This like really strange. Like you don't even know if it's the food that spoils or the weird perfume. That's that.
Sweet sort of rotting, sickening, vomit smell. Uh, it matters. To make profit for all involved.
Okay.
Uh, they owe me, and in time they will pay. Something like that. Is that
Yep.
sinister enough?
Yep.
All right. And then basically yeah, all right. I still remember a son, a wife.
Oh.
So many years ago. All right. Well,
All right.
see.
Right. I shall roll then, I suppose.
Mhm.
A
Oh, wow.
5. We go back 1.
18. You have fed too long in one place, destroying a community, a social group. Who were they? How did the last community member die? Gain a scavenged resource, lose a resource.
This is the last people of the villa and its
Yeah,
environs.
that makes too much sense. Um,
I.
yeah, it was the last people here. How did the last one die? Uh, sick and anemic in the night,
Yeah.
unable to get up for the day's labors.
Yeah. Just
You know, forgotten and lost.
yeah, just gaunt. Nothing left. It's like our yeah, it's like a parasite, right? It drained everything.
Uh, I feel like this is an addition to our first memory.
Yeah,
Well, we're no longer. I mean, it
that's true. True.
we have it changes fundamentally how we would see ourselves. There's no people here anymore,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the resource we lose is the villa. Right?
The
It's no
villa,
longer
yeah,
a fine villa.
yeah,
Now it scavenge a resource. So now it's like a
like
my
this.
my decrepit home or something like that. You know,
Well, we'll see. Maybe we find something in all of the.
maybe figure figure the building is still there and still care for it. Just doesn't have the vineyards or the any incomes really anymore. It just sort of our dwelling. Maybe we move to the city though. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
that's also
think I think that's it. I think maybe we just move to the city. We done here. Yeah.
we abandon it. But it's a scavenged resource we gain. So it's something that we could sort of save from this whole ordeal.
Hmm. Last the bones of our wives. Do we dig up the grave and bring her bones with us?
God.
Because we still
Yeah,
remember her.
why not? Yeah, sure. What a resource. Yeah, bones. We now have the bones of Vesuvia.
Yep.
And if we forget that, we have the bones of
We
someone.
have there's the bones. There's circling
All right, yeah, we scavenge
here.
those, dig them up in the night, and then we well, I guess it's not so fast. I think rather we stay there, but things collapse and
Just there's not like people. Yeah,
no people.
we destroy them. Like we have destroyed them.
Their food is rotten. They can't. Oh, how
Uh,
terrible. We should make a space there
yes.
for it to. You know,
Uh,
it's we could do it while we were spending our time constantly on automaton mode, sort of doing it.
mhm.
But as soon as now we're doing other things, like
Yeah.
we're no longer managing to just keep it the same. It's an inevitable toll. I'm gonna call it workers.
Okay. It's workers.
work as the last worker
Families.
fails to rise uh, to work at dawn. His blood was thin, thinned, and yeah. Um, and then we need to say like, I take only the bones of my beloved Suvia as I leave that uh, decrepit
Yes.
place. All right, now we're homeless. Probably in Rodomachus, honestly, but we'll see what
Mhm.
happens.
Yeah.
A poor estate.
Poor state.
All right, let's see what I can roll. Let's go. -4,
Minus 440.
going to 14.
An enemy character uses a lost resource to turn your few friends against you. Check
Ooh.
3 skills to regain the resource, or check 1 skill to barely survive. Which former friend did you kill? Where did you flee? Oh my. Oh my.
Um, okay, we should,
We can't
okay.
check three
Well,
skills.
to regain Roman villa,
Yeah, no, we
we don't have
can't.
3 skills though.
No, we
We
don't.
do not have them. We only have a vengeful schemer. We can barely survive because of our horrible scheming. I mean, the enemy is gotta be Tristan, right?
Yeah.
He wanted to take her home.
Or Father Reginald.
That's also true. Could also be Father. Well,
Yep.
no,
Like,
Father
oh,
Oderick,
Oderick, yes, yes.
the other
Oh,
father.
these
I'm
mortals.
forgetting. Uh, check 1 skill.
Barely
Barely.
survive.
Which former friend did you kill, and where do you flee? My God. Uh, well, we can't stay here. We gotta leave.
Yeah, we gotta leave. Luckily we have the bones of a dear Vesuvia with us.
So what we do here is vengeful schemer.
Vengeful schemer.
That's our response to what happens here.
Yeah,
So someone does something to us,
yeah.
and we survive only because of our will to get revenge.
I think it is Father Orderick.
Maybe Father Reginald dies because he didn't fulfill his promise.
We kill him.
Well, he's been keeping Father Orderick away. He's a former friend, right?
True. Which former friend did you kill? So
Yeah,
we need to kill him. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh. Oh, Father.
Because
Okay. So I see it like this. We have the homestead is dead. We have
yeah,
taken the last peasant. We take our savings and everything, and we move to the city.
mhm,
However, that is, that is a step too far. When we were outside the city, Father Orderick could sort of just close his eyes and forget that we were there. But now we move into his parish, his domain, and he will not suffer it.
goes and confesses to Father Orderick. He took the 30 pieces of silver.
Yeah,
Orderick says, "But don't worry, I knew the whole time."
exactly.
Hmm. All right. So
Yeah, so Reginald, sorry, yeah, so I should say Reginald. So when we were outside the city, Reginald could just sort of, yeah,
yeah, getting
we're not holy monster and terrible and stuff, but he's not here really. There's about the peasants, like, oh, I'm the peasants anyway. But now suddenly we're like, hey, hello, Father Reginald. I have decided to be close into the city so I could help you with your different problems, you see.
these are my bones. Yeah.
I have taken up
Do you have
residence
room for my collection of heretical books?
the room of the collection of the heretical books. I have repurposed like your basement or like the catacombs of the cathedral or something. Something outrageous.
And yeah, and he lifts his protection. He
Yes.
says, "Well, Orderick, I no longer
Oh,
have your do you think?
Oh, maybe there. It's an old city, right, from Roman times. Maybe there's an old Roman vault underneath the cathedral.
Yeah, maybe.
That's where because we still have the love for Rome.
Yeah, but I think we flee.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you think we
No,
flee into
this I mean is what we moved into, and
Oh,
which is
sure.
too much for Father Reginald. He's like, what would you do with the holy relics? And you're like, what? Oh, I've tossed them down the drain. Like,
So also we might insinuate that now these priests are going to be the new way for us to feed because there's no more and you know
in you a flock.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I checked vengeful schemer
No.
to barely survive. Our memory here would definitely be a continuation of maybe even a finishing of this one,
Yeah.
the second one, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Of the father who knows about the books.
Yep.
So I moved into the vault, the road to Magus Cathedral. Cathedral. Um, we're writing as we would know it, so we would say like Father Reginald betrayed me and offered me to Oderick. He came for me once more. More and only my wish of revenge kept me from succumbing his no, not succumbing, from stumbling into his web.
I
And my would be my ability, my knowledge of scheming, right? My
I'm thinking like this. Like being like my form, what I am, but that because then we kick in the scheming after that.
sure.
Like before we left Rhodomagus, we we nailed Father
Only my
Reginald to his own cross in the cathedral.
only my inhumanity
Mm-hmm.
kept me from stumbling into his web.
Coming to his trap, falling into his trap, being destroyed by his trap, like be sort of there's something.
From the end.
Mm-hmm.
Or my end. Before escaping. Where do we go, man? We have no connections.
Do we go to
I mean,
Spain?
I think. Oh, maybe yeah. We go to Spain. Yeah, let's go to Spain.
Spain. What was it called? Vengeful.
You're a vengeful schemer. I mean, we can just say I had my vengeance upon.
Um,
Oh, Reginald, why did you have to do it? Why? Now we won't be there to take care of Prince Adelard either. So he still owes us favors. Um, Format. Tech. Strike. Spend all that money on you, Reginald. All right. Um, and that's memory.
oh, Nail him to his own cross.
Yeah.
That we need to get the fuck out.
We have left the city now.
I've left the city.
We're in Spain now.
Or on the way, at least. Spain. Goodness.
Yeah. Why? Because the Legion went there.
Yeah.
Our son.
Like Vesuvia's
still
dead. We have her bones.
Mhm.
I guess Prince Adelard could have smuggled us somewhere else in France.
I like Spain though.
I like Spain as well.
I like a sweeping change. Like let the story go.
Yeah.
All the reins. Let's see here. What's happening in Spain these years?
I wonder.
In Spain, we currently have.
I wonder though, if this last paragraph that we add, there is less experience. Does it fit better into 1 than 2? Because that is sort of one.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right because that we have completely left that behind now.
Yeah.
Who we were is no longer.
Number 1 is very much our location and our status. Number
The
2
Oderick is still around.
Yeah, still around.
And coming for us, maybe.
Yeah.
We've now killed the.
For Veteran is nailed to his own cross at the cathedral. I mean, that's gonna.
Yeah, that puts a sour taste in the mouth.
I would say.
We fled towards Spain. We don't really know where in Spain yet. Just Spain somewhere.
Yeah, we're heading towards Spain somewhere.
A lot of different Visigothic kingdoms are fighting each other down there. That's pretty much what's going on. You know, there's old Roman towns, maybe Barcelona or something.
I like Barcelona.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was great.
That was pretty great.
Good. We have a lot of resources. We have no skills.
No.
We have only monetary things.
Now, if we get asked to check another skill, we tap resources instead.
Yes, we fail at whatever we're trying to do, and we lose a resource as a consequence. So, we can that can happen a couple times, but
we are we're definitely
yeah. I'm in good time though.
Yeah.
I think we should continue, but first we should make a little break in the video.
All right, we should make a break in the video. Thank you everyone for hanging with us so far.
Yeah.
And when we come back, we will have our first roll in
Spain.
Spain. Yeah. See you then.